Holla at your boy, you bitch ass niggas.
Hi guys, welcome to Hoops Junction. Happy Valentine's Day to you and your booze, but I think Kevin Love is not having such a great Valentine's Day. We just recently found out that Kevin Love had arthroscopic surgery on his left knee. He's going to be out at least a minimum of 6 weeks. Now, I don't need to tell you why this is a big deal, but I got 3 huge reasons why this could actually plummet the Cleveland Cavaliers season. And believe it or not, Kevin Love is more important. The first reason why this is a huge blow to the Cleveland Cavaliers, Kevin Love is the Cleveland Cavaliers leading rebounder. Yes, you heard me. The power forward, Kevin Love, part of the big 3, is averaging 11.1 rebounds. That's first on the Cleveland Cavaliers. So they're going to get crushed on the boards going forward. For the next 6 weeks, don't be surprised if you see the Cleveland Cavaliers suffering on the boards. And that's going to hurt them, especially in the East, where everybody else is getting better around them. You know, slowly but surely, teams are getting better. So the whole idea of having just Tristan Thompson as your rebounder and then you want to stop Channing Frye in there is not going to work. And losing your leading rebounder on any team is a big blow. It's a huge blow. You saw how it hurt the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals, where they lost Andrew Bogut and they couldn't get boards, key offensive rebounds. They kept giving up offensive rebounds to the Cleveland Cavaliers. So that's what's going to happen to Cleveland. You know, people look at Kevin Love as like a slouch and stuff like that. He was averaging 20 and 11 rebounds, so 20 points, 11 rebounds. The second reason why Kevin Love's injury and this whole surgery, this is such a big deal for the Cleveland Cavaliers is this. Small ball doesn't work without Kevin Love in the lineup. You know what I'm saying? Like all that, you know, those full court passes that Kevin Love throws and the ability to space the floor, none of that works if Kevin Love's not on the floor. Because you can put Channing Frye in the game, but he can only last for so long. Kevin Love is the guy where he's not that tall, he's not like the starting center, but you could go small. You could get LeBron at the 4, Kevin Love at the 5. You know, you could have Kyrie at the 1, and you could just make everything work around them. Or, you know, you have Tristan Thompson, you know, LeBron. Like, you could play smaller just for the simple fact that Kevin Love is such a threat from the 3-point line, you know, shooting about 38%, where he can space the floor and you can't suck in the paint. You have to account for him. Now that he's gonna be out for 6 weeks, nobody's gonna account for him. Yes, you can substitute Channing Frye into the lineup and see how that works, but the problem is he's not that much of a threat to bang inside. Kevin Love can give you inside and outside, and that is a matchup nightmare, especially for any team in the East. See, the thing about the Cavaliers is they were a 3-headed monster. Kyrie's a beast, LeBron's a beast. The thing is, you always know what to expect from them too. You always know they're going to give you 20-something, some assists, some great highlights. Kevin Love is that X factor. If you want to compare him, Kevin Love is like Chris Bosh on the Miami Heat, where there'll be a ton of series where everybody's worried about LeBron and Wade, and it'll be Chris Bosh just killing you, cashing out. And that's what Kevin Love did, especially in the NBA playoff, is one of the driving factors that makes the Cleveland Cavaliers' path to the NBA Finals very easy. Now, let's just say this. We're going to say this. Kevin Love doesn't always have he didn't have a great NBA Finals performance, and the year before he was injured. But when he played in just the playoffs before the finals, he was terrific. And the Cleveland Cavaliers actually swept their 2 first series, and that was a big part to Kevin Love. Kevin Love hit dagger threes, he spaced the floor, he got rebounds. They had a stat where I think it was like the Cavs had not lost a playoff game with Kevin Love in the lineup from the year before. It was like 10 or 12 straight games. So they swept some team last year as well with him in the lineup. So that being said, you can see how his mere presence being there and the simple fact that he gained a ton of confidence in the NBA Finals, you know, even though he didn't play well, just his confidence and his ability to stretch the floor and everything that he brings, the intangibles that he brings to the team are so high, where it made Cleveland very successful. Him outside of the lineup for the next 6 weeks, we can expect for Cleveland to actually have a decline in their standings. We can expect for them to struggle on the boards. We can expect for them to have a tough time rebounding. There's so many things that Kevin Love brings to the floor, especially especially with the post-up game. Cavs don't even have anybody to throw it in the post to anymore. LeBron James doesn't want to get in there. So this is big trouble. This is very big trouble. And I predicted this earlier this year. And, you know, I kind of felt like I was bugging. I was like, you know, Cleveland Cavaliers might not make it to the NBA Finals. But with this injury, that could actually come true. This is Vlad from Hoops Junction. Hoops meets Hoopla. Peace.